All right, guys. So, welcome back to the Tech Convo Podcast. And I'm back as well. So, you guys ought to welcome me back. It's your boy Sy, and today I'm having with me my co-host, as always. Well, not always. Chimz. So, Chimz, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Guys, quick one. Today's episode is gonna be a fun one, so make sure to stick around. We're gonna be exploring quite a lot. Okay, not a lot, but something interesting. We're going to be talking about the new banknotes. How do you guys feel about the new banknotes? Please let us know in the comment sections. And then who knows? Maybe we might talk, or we might get a new episode from that. Yeah. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for joining in. Please listen to the end. Today we're going to be, like I said, exploring the new notes and the new coins that have been brought in by the Bank of Zambia. I don't want to say government, by the Bank of Zambia, and basically we're going to be comparing that against digital currency.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first of all, let me ask you this: how do you feel, Chimz, about the new banknotes?
Okay, I honestly don't know how to feel about them if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a change. I feel like I've accepted that that's what we are going to be using.
I feel like it's a thing in Zambia where, okay, I obviously do not know about other countries, but where you just like change over time. Oh, I change. Okay, let's change. Let's just have a new view on the money. Because I don't know if it's how many times, because there's ones and then there's the second one, someone we found. I think this is the fourth time, if not the fifth time this is happening.
I think it's every time we change government.
Yeah, it's every time. Yeah.
SATA brought in new notes then.
I think since
IHH, MMD also had their notes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they had
Then
their own.
OK had.
Oh, so it's pretty much the new party.
Yes.
Interesting. So every party that comes in has their own notes, their own designs, basically. So what do you think was the drive for changing the notes? I know this sounds a bit political, but what do you think? If we're maybe comparing it to the economy, or what do you think was the drive? Is there any benefit to it?
They were looking at the fact that we had 100 kwacha as the highest note. And then in 100 kwacha, you need like 4 of those to get a bag of mini meal. So now the idea, I don't know, people said that we needed a new highest note, which is now a 500 kwacha. So you can get your staple food, which is mini meal.
Yeah.
Or shima.
Yeah.
So that's what I heard from people. And I think one of government officials also stated that point.
It's not the whole drive, in as much as that point is valid, because then if I'm saying we're just increasing maybe the notes because of maybe the change of value of things, there's still some other notes that have been kept.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously maybe the 5 kwacha has been changed to a coin, but then they're saying we still have those old ones, the 50 ngwe, we still have the, what do you call that other one? The 5 ngwe, they're saying those things are still there, yeah? On the list, they were listed. We're not sure if they're going to actually show up because they haven't yet. So far, I think we have the 500, we have the 200. We haven't seen the 100. We have not seen the 50 kwacha yet. Also, the new 2 kwacha, cool design. It's got gold in the in the sides. Yeah, well, not actual gold. So don't try and say,
I know it.
Yeah, and melt it. Yeah. So today, like I said, we're exploring, I don't want to say implications again. So we're going to be comparing that to, the digital world. How does that, how do you think? I'm going to ask you this, and feel free to ask me, because, yeah. So I'm going to ask you this. How do you feel that affects, let's say, the digital world? Okay, we've been preaching this like all the while, like the future of maybe money is digital.
Yeah.
Like we're moving towards a cashless society, yeah, where we don't handle cash. Basically, it's just transactions. Like, oh, why this money? Ding, ding, ding. Just a click and you're done. Do you feel this is a step back yourself concerning, because we're saying cashless and then we're bringing in more notes? Do you think it's a step back, or it's just like a placeholder while things are getting in place? Because using money, like physical cash, has been around since, I don't know, Genesis.
Yeah, I feel like this is the time at which we are. This is the point at which we are. So we cannot talk about going to a cashless society in Zambia today. Because we talk of cashless society, we are talking about digital means and how many people have got access to digital means. So there's a lot of digital divide in Zambia. Like it's just maybe some of us here who are using phones, who are able to do, like if we say Apple Pay, it's a few people who can say, okay, me, I can tap my phone onto yours and then make a transaction. But do you think there are a lot of people who can manage that with the village? Yeah. Village, even the compounds. Let's not talk about the village.
Yeah, even the compound.
So we are not ready for a cashless society as Zambia. We are not ready for a cashless society.
Yeah, so on the flip side of things, money, again, what do you think is more in circulation right now? We have the...
What not?
Yeah, we have... No, I mean the notes generally or the digital. What do you think people are using more? There's Airtel money, there's MTN, there's Zambia, there's all these other fintech companies. What do you think is being used more? The digital side or the physical side of things?
A lot of transactions are happening using physical notes. One of the reasons is if I'm going to send money to you, you are going to tell me, you trusted. And then I'm going to think, yeah, instead of me giving you a 20 kwanza, I'm going to give you 22.5.
The Airtel put the feature there in the application.
You just click and then
you can add the withdrawal charge. They were like,
oh, that was a genius idea.
Yeah, that was a good. Yeah, they would commend them in the design world. What did they say? The UX UI design.
Yes.
They commend them. Yeah, because they're listening to how the complaints of people, not necessarily complaints, but attending to the needs. Yeah, so that was a smart move. Yeah. Does MTN have it?
I don't use MTN MoMo app. I don't.
I think MTN uses the MoMo Pay feature. It tells that to maybe people, merchants, basically. They market that and say, okay, if you're owning something or if you're a merchant, use MoMo Pay. Yeah, I think there's no charge there if you're paying, but then shop owners. Okay. It's more beneficial if you have an actual... If people send you the withdrawal charge fee, there's like more commission.
Yeah.
So as a result, people are not using the MoMo Pay thing more.
You know the thing about it. You know the thing about withdrawal charge.
Yeah.
If I'm selling something for 10 kwacha, you are going to send me 12.5. Then 10 people send me 12.5. When withdrawing 100 kwacha, it's still 12.5.
So if someone is buying something for a 25 kwacha, by 4, which is 100. 4 people come and buy things for 25 kwacha. They've all been adding a 2 kwacha 50.
Yeah.
That is you earning a 10 kwacha.
And then I'll withdraw it a 2 kwacha 15
and remain at a 7 kwacha 15.
Yeah. And talking about this, we are talking about MoMo. Why do you think virtual cards failed for MTN and Airtel?
I wouldn't call them... I wouldn't say failed. I don't know. There's quite a lot that goes into making these things work, right?
Yeah.
Money wise, because you need... there's a lot of things.
Technology.
Yeah, technology. Yeah. So there's a lot of things that go... I don't want to say fail for MTN and... did Airtel do it as well?
Airtel did. Initially, I made a virtual card for Airtel that I never used in my entire life. And then I was like, so Airtel isn't working. Call them. We are going to fix it. That's what they tell you. They up to now.
Yeah.
We are still waiting for GTA 6 and Jesus to come. And Airtel hasn't picked it.
And we're still waiting for GTA 6. At least they dropped the trailer even.
Yeah.
Airtel didn't even give you a side.
No, it's not. Yeah. Then the other thing is then I was like, let me move to MTN. I made the MTN card, used it for a while, and then same thing happened. Transactions were not going through. Like every time you perform a transaction online, they tell you the card is not identified, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I called MTN. They told me they'll fix it. Like, okay, I don't want to get political. So nothing was fixed. After that, I haven't seen them work. No, the next thing, I think a lot of us, when it comes to virtual card, we were using Zazo back then.
Yeah, chit chat now. I don't know about now, guys. I don't know how people make decisions, but anyway, it's kind of work getting it done with. with the guys now.
Yeah.
I haven't mentioned names. So yeah, you asked me something about
So I was
Visa
so I was saying that why is it that MTN and the Airtel did not really work out as planned, I would say.
I think first of all, I think it was a great idea, like bringing
Very
in,
much.
because I do not need to, like, I don't need to open a bank account for me to just use that.
Yes.
I mostly use, hypothetically, if I mostly use MTN or Airtel, I don't need to have a whole bank account made because that's more convenient.
Yes.
I just get that made and then I do my online purchases. So that's just how good it was. It was beneficial to the end user. That's both MTN and Airtel. I don't know about Zam. It was a good idea. It's a shame that it's not lasted. It failing, I don't want to say fail because there are a lot of underlying things that we maybe do not know about.
Yes.
But it was a good, very good initiative. If it can come back, people will be using it. Because right now what's happening is people are making accounts just for them to maybe receive a payment or to make a payment online on eBay. Just for that, that's so purpose. Yeah. On Netflix, all those things.
Yes.
It's quite tedious. And just having that, you can easily pay with your Airtel. It makes it more convenient. So I don't know about them failing, if they're planning on bringing them back, but all I know is a lot of people can use those things. And then it can be beneficial even to their companies. And so it was MTN, Airtel, Zamtel. I'm not sure how many people use Z Mobile. Yes, such. Yeah, Z Wallet. They're saying it will come, but anyway.
Yeah, it will pop up soon. Z Mobile is moving bit by bit. I understand their growth. Yeah, because I use the network, so I feel like it's hard to do everything at once. That's why you need kind of in phases.
Yeah,
it's phases. So it makes more sense like that. But Z Mobile
it's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up.
It's coming up.
The other thing about virtual cards, to me, I find them, like you said, convenient. I've got a bank card, but somehow I'm like, I don't want to use my bank card on a lot of online transactions. So I feel like if I'm going to use a virtual card, that I only put money in when, remember my auto subscription?
Yeah.
where you're like, you subscribe to something because you wanted to try
your Spotify.
Yeah. They'll tell you, for you to subscribe for a free trial, enter your card. So you might enter the card and forget to subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
And then next month they get the money from you. So you find that if you're using a virtual card, you can keep to maybe you just put in money for some purpose of the transaction, and then you transact. So next time they try to get money from you, my imagine bank card will fall. I say,
but they'll just be getting whenever they and then plus the monthly charge of the bank. It's not good, guys.
But talking about virtual cards, another solution is the EcoBank virtual card. That's the one I've been using.
We are not advertising.
We are not no, I'm just sharing.
Not can say at blue on the hoodie, blue, and then there's EcoBank blue, and then the shades are kind of the same.
Yeah, we are not advertising, and we are looking for
recommendations.
Yeah, we are looking for advertisers. and we've mentioned a lot of.
No, we're not looking for advertisers. Advertisers are looking for us.
Oh yeah, they are looking for us. They are looking.
We're looking for people to advertise.
Yes.
But yeah, that's good. EcoBank. I haven't tried it myself. I do have an EcoBank account. I think that was made in 20. I don't even know if it's still alive. 2017, guys.
But it's convenient. You just create. I never went to the bank when creating.
Oh
yeah. So you just create something like, I don't know if they call it a Zapit account, and then now you create an account for the card. Now that's where the thing is.
Zapit is for Zanaco.
Yeah. Okay. It's for Zanaco.
Yeah, something similar. Some and online. Yeah.
We've mentioned brands here.
Flagged.
Yeah, anyways, it's free publicity for you guys.
Yeah, it's good.
Showing you the potential. Let's reach out. We'll reach out to you.
Yeah, so virtual Visa cards. I think, yeah, we've dwelled on that.
Yeah,
virtual Visa cards. I think they're quite convenient, and I think the MNOs, mobile money operators, MMOs, should just bring them back.
Yes,
because they'll be beneficial to the end user and then to them as well. I know there's a lot that goes through making these things work, but the benefit is very good. online payments. What we were talking about money.
Yes.
Yeah. So now we're going to move on to the next thing. First of all, what do you think works more? Airtel, MTN, who uses which?
In terms of mobile money.
Yeah, in terms of mobile money.
I think Airtel more, from my experience, because a lot of people within Lusaka.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's that thing, like each
province.
Each province is a stronghold for some.
MTN is overbuilt. They kind of separated.
So I would say it from, I haven't checked out statistics, but I would love to, if they do release statistics of maybe MoMo users, MTN mobile money users, and Airtel mobile money users, I would love to find out that. Yeah.
Okay. So we're just talking about the new banknotes, and then also
Digital
currencies.
Or not digital currencies, digital payments.
Digital payments, yes. Virtual Visa cards and all those things. So guys, if you've stuck around to this point, thank you so much. We're still bringing you guys more content. Make sure to just subscribe on the button below, and then also share this video. It might be helpful to people out there. So something new is coming, something even better. Thank you so much for sticking around. Do you have anything to say, Chimz?
No, thank you very much for watching. We're just trying to talk about technology specifically, and just linking it to, normal things in life. Yeah, okay. So thank you very much.
Okay.